Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hello. Pop a comment in. I know you've been chatting. Let me know you can see me and hear me okay, and I'm live on my channel. Want to make sure everybody can see me and hear me before I get started and too far into the video. Still kind of new at this, so getting there. Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing today? I think I'm live. Good morning. All right, I know there's a little bit of delay between the video and the comments, so just waiting to see you guys pop in. How are we doing? Can you hear me okay? Is the volume coming through? All is good. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate that feedback. Giving everybody a little bit of a chance to pop in. Looks great. You can see me and hear me. Thank you. All right, great. I know I did it again last minute. I seriously decided at like 8 o'clock as I was taking the kids to school that I would maybe pop in real quick with a live. So quickly sent out a newsletter, popped a note on my YouTube channel. That's how I am. Everything about me is last minute. So, all right, great. Good morning. Love the release. Yes, that's what I'm going to be doing today is the Pretty Pink Posh release. Oh, you know what I forgot to do really quick? Hold on. So you're going to kind of, I'm going to drop you down to my desk really quick. I need to add some links in for this. So 1 second here. Okay, maybe I won't. I'm just gonna go over really quick. So you're gonna see my eyes moving all over the place here. I'm just gonna go in and pop in some links to the new release. So let me go grab that. Edit this so that way, just get this in real quick. There we go. All right, and I'll save that. So you should be able to see, all right, there we are. You should be able to see all the links to the new release down in the video description. So if you are interested in anything from this release, that should be all posted down there. They are my affiliate links. So anytime you use my link to make a purchase, I do get a small percentage. So that is how I make money when it comes to doing YouTube videos. It is appreciated, I'm sure, by every YouTube creator when you use their video links. And I do just want to let you know that. I will put in more of an official description after the live. You're joining from Scotland. Wow, that's pretty fun. That's a bucket list for me. Hi, Sherry. Good morning from Oregon. Feeling lucky to catch me live. And I said last minute, I know, but it will be available on replay. So if you are not able to catch my last minute early morning live, it will be available later. And if you are joining in the replay, thank you so much for popping by. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go right down to my desk and start taking a look at this. Now, the Pretty Pink Posh release, this is their Christmas release. It's huge. It's amazing. And my friend is trying to call me, so my phone was vibrating. I'm still working out, putting on everything on Do Not Disturb. So anyway, it's a huge release. It's gorgeous. And if you're not aware, I do the intro video for the Pretty Pink Posh releases. So if you're ever looking to get a complete thorough walkthrough, those are always on the Pretty Pink Posh YouTube channel. I'm going to just kind of briefly go over what is in this release, and then I do have some samples that I also made for the release video, but it's just mainly to show you what it's going to look like. Okay, let's see. Germany too. Wow. Got some overseas here. That's really fun. All right, so I'm going to pop down and we'll take a look. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to start off by Stencils. Pretty Pink Posh has a lot of really, really great layering stencils. So you can see I already went through and organized mine. It's pretty big. Hopefully you find something in here that catches your interest. A lot of great things. So I will go ahead and get started. Now our first one here is a layered winter wreath. And I have mine, I switch a lot between my storage with my stencils. The Pretty Pink Posh ones I keep in a storage pocket. Other stencils I have go in a Tailored Expressions binder, so I kind of flip between the two. The Layered Winter Wreath is a 3-piece layering stencil, and I have an example of that. Duluth, Minnesota, yay! Pretty close. Pretty close to me. So here's a look at the layered winter wreath. So you have a layer for your vines, your twigs, your stems. That's the word I was looking for. Berries and leaves. Now I was kind of experimenting on this. You can see there's a little bit of shine to that. And I was trying out some of the, it's a Simon Hurley paste. It's one of his pastes I was trying out. It's got a gold hue to it, but I do have brown ink underneath. So it was just kind of something fun I was playing with. Really pretty for your backgrounds. You could simply put a sentiment in the center of that and call it good. A lot of these layering sets are good for that, where you don't really need to do a lot to them. You could just put a sentiment in there and call it good. So that is the layered winter wreath. And also, if you're not familiar with shopping with Pretty Pink Posh, she does have things in bundles. So you could buy the whole release. You could buy just the stencils. You could buy just the hot foil plates. So there's different options for you, or the individual product. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Mary. Great to see all you guys. Next stencil, super, super cute. This is Layered Stockings. If I can get that out. This is another 3-piece layering stencil. This layer creates the stockings. We have one to add polka dots and stripes and the little feet and heel marks. I'm not really sure a cute word to call them, but you've got these little marks for the feet and heels, like the stockings, and then your stocking toppers. And of course you can mask that off and do different assortment of stockings. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Kathy. So this is one I did in just some pinks. Really easy to do. You don't need to do masking if you don't want to. This one I did in just 2 different shades of pink ink. And then for the stocking toppers, I did a really, really light gray ink. That seems to work out well. Or if you have, I know Thermoweb has like flock, I think it's called. You could add that to make it fuzzy. So that'd be really fun to do too. Another one that you could just simply pop on a sentiment to. Next is layered candy canes, and I don't know what it is, but I love anything Christmas that has candy canes in it. There's something about it I love. So this one is a 2-piece stencil. You have your base layer for your candy cane, and then you have the detail for the candy cane. So that one's super simple. This one I did have a little fun with too. I did my base layer in a light pink ink, and then the top layer I actually did do in a red ink, and then I went over the top, and I think this is once again the Simon Hurley paste. I didn't write it all down. I was just kind of experimenting. So there is a bit of shine to these candy canes. Austin, Texas is joining us today. Denmark. Good morning, friends. Great to see you joining. So that was the candy canes. Then we have layered Christmas trees. Another fun one that I didn't clean my paste off very well. This one is also 3 pieces. You have your base layer. You have some designs. There's stripes and diagonals and polka dots. And then your tree trunk This one's really cute too. I went in, so I just, again, really simple, did a light green and a dark green, but then I went over some of the trees with another paste. And that one's really, really pretty. I like that one. Love the Christmas trees too. And if you can hear it, my fridge is running, which I've made comments before that, you know, I can't help the background noise when I'm in a kitchen, and I can't edit my audio during a live. So it is what it is. Okay, then the last stencil we have is Winter Words. So this has got a lot of, obviously, winter words: joy, holly jolly, merry and bright. This is good for tone on tone. That's a really fun way to incorporate a stencil without getting carried away. And then you could also just use it on your white cardstock. So I think that one's really fun too. Really great one to add to backgrounds. Liking the looks of the new release. Yes, Pretty Pink Shop Posh always has such amazing releases. Hi, Vicky. Good morning from Ohio, Laura. Welcome. Okay, so that is all of the stencils. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stencils. And then I want to try something here, so bear with me. Let's see. That's my cam link. Okay, I'll have to play with that later. Well, hey, Simon. Boy, your ears must have been ringing, Simon. I just showed some backgrounds using your paste. So, boy, that's kind of that's kind of fun. Your ears must have been ringing. All right, so next we'll take a look at some stamp sets. I was just reading Kay Andrews' comment. If you want to see more lives, then help by clicking the links. Thank you, Kay. Good morning. All right, so now we have stamp sets, and there are quite a few here. I love that there's a variety of small and large stamp sets. So if you don't want to get a big one, which I mean, they're only 4 by 6, so they're not super huge, but it is a great variety depending on who you're making your Christmas cards for. Good morning, Paula. So the first one we have is Winter Birds. Super adorable little set. I mean, for being a small stamp set, there's a lot in here. We have some sentiments. Oh, you know what I did this for the Pretty Pink Posh intro video, so I already have these done up. But we have some adorable little birds and sprigs and sentiments. And I just really quick color these up for the intro videos. If I'm going to put these in a card, I'm going to go back in and add in all of my shading that I like to do. So these are just really quick little samples that I like to do. Yes, if you haven't seen, Simon has a really great release too with snow globes, which Simon, that is on my list. I have them. They are so fun and I love snow globes. So speaking of all things Christmas, oh, there's also a coordinating die. That die cuts out these birds and the little sprigs. So that's really, really sweet. Then next, this one is a really handy one to have. Kind of a staple, I would say, is it's Sentiment Strips Christmas. So Pretty Pink Posh also has a die set to cut out for like scalloped edges to your sentiment strips. It's a really pretty set. And these are just so many great staple sayings that you can put with your larger die cut words, or even if you just want something small to go on your background. Warmest wishes, making spirits bright, have a holly jolly Christmas, lots of great ones. And it's, again, it's small. It's only a 3 by 4 stamp set. So super, 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 super affordable. With just tons of use that you can get out of it. Good afternoon from the UK. boy, I tell you, I guess being early in my video is good for the rest of the globe, it looks like. Next, we have Christmas dinosaurs. Now, if you remember, if you haven't seen, there is a regular dinosaur set that also has some stencils that go with it, some scene building things for dinosaurs. So that would be great to pair with it if you already have it. But we got these cute little dinosaurs all dressed up and ready for the season. There's even this palm tree that has some lights put on it. Are these all individual? Yes, you can purchase them individually or you can purchase them in a bundle. So either or, whatever works in your budget or what you're looking for your Christmas cards. But yes, you can purchase them either just the stamp set, and this one also has a coordinating die. So the die set is separate. You can purchase that separately. I love the options, the purchasing options that she has available. Little sprig, some stars, a little candy cane. This guy is carrying a wreath. Super cute. Oh my gosh, Belgium. Wow. I guess this is a really good time for, for everyone. So yep, that is Christmas dinosaurs. Oh, you know, I have that one stamped out too. Let me pull that one out. Not my greatest coloring in here, but like I said, they were just kind of really quick done up to just give you an idea. Sometimes I think we need to see things just at least in color versus on a packaging or in a stamp set. I think it just really is a great visual. I'm a very visual person, so I think this helps. Then next I have holiday stockings. Oh my gosh, Germany. Most US lives. Most US lives are at 2 a.m. our time. Wow, I am sound asleep at 2 a.m. So this is the holiday stockings. Yes, these are super adorable. I mean, and look at all these fun little things you can put inside your stockings. A little teddy bear, candy cane, sucker, some presents. We got ornaments here and some holly. There's also, this I also really appreciate, is not only are you getting these adorable images, but you also have a few sentiments to get you going. So this is May Your Holiday Be Filled with Joy and Jolly Wishes. This one also has coordinating dies that you can purchase separately for the stockings and your little filler things. Not the sentiments though. I like to point that out. I am a huge fan of coordinating dies with sentiments. So that's like one of the first things I look for. But it's still good. You can still use maybe a circle die and things like that to put your sentiment in. And I'm sorry if I sound a little rough. I'm not warmed up yet. It's still pretty early for me. Oh, and a stamped one here. Pull that one out. So there are some, I mean, look how cute that is in Christmas colors. Isn't that adorable? I love it. And I love the tone on tone. I love doing things with a light and dark shade. The Christmas card budget's out the window. I feel ya. Trust me, I do. So that is the holiday stockings. And as I mentioned earlier, these should all be listed down below in my video description. I quickly went over and popped in links to these. So if you are interested in any of them, I really do appreciate when you use my links, or, you know, honestly, whoever you're watching, and here's my take on it. I don't talk about affiliate links very often, but whenever you're watching someone and they inspire you, whether it's a card that you're like, I have to have that. To me, it's like if they inspired me, I want to give them the click. I want to give them the link because they worked hard to bring me something that made me want to buy something. So, and that's with any YouTuber, quite honestly, not just me or, you know, whatnot. It's just whoever inspires me, I want to pay it back, so to speak. So this one is Christmas Cupcakes. I love Pretty Pink Posh's cupcakes. They have a few different varieties going with the season. This one obviously is all Christmas themed. I did color this one out too. Pull that out for you. They're so cute. I think this one is my favorite, just with the red wrapper and then just some few little sprinkles. But the snowman is a close second. That guy is seriously adorable. You have Santa, you have gingerbread, you have a reindeer, and then you have the Christmas tree one. So these are really, really cute. And coordinating dies that you can get separately for these too. Cupcakes are your favorite from this release? Yes, so cute. Hi, Diane. Your first Mindy visit. Hello, Misty from Georgia. Great that you guys are joining. Love to see that. Trying to keep an eye on the comments there. So we have the Christmas cupcakes. And what else do we have? Oh, the holiday trees. So this one, there was something similar for fall with the pumpkins, which was super cute. And now she's done it with the Christmas trees. So what you do with the Christmas trees, I did explain it quite a bit in the intro video for Pretty Pink Posh too. But what this does is, so you take your solid, your lined Christmas tree and you stamp it down so you have a black outline. Then you take, or you can take, your solid image and stamp it in. So I did a light green. And then after that, you come in. So there's two designs to fit this size of the tree. There's kind of these pine branches, and then there's some stripes, which are these two. And then you have a filler for your trunks. And so it's like that with this size. This is a little bit smaller of the same type of tree. And then you have more of a triangle tree. So I think those are super cute. And I'll be honest, these stamp, once you condition your stamps, they stamp super well. I did all of this with a block, and I do not stamp in blocks anymore. I always use my Misty, but these were so easy to line up that it was a lot easier to stamp them using my acrylic block. And then you have a couple small greetings here and some elements you can put on your trees because there are coordinating dies. So there's dies for the trees, there's dies for the little elements, the star, the ornaments, the light. So you can decorate your little trees too. Those trees are a keeper. Absolutely. Paula, do you think Bill Gates will adopt me so I can pay for all of my craft and card making supplies? I know, right? You just kind of makes you want to go buy a lottery ticket and cross your fingers. So that one is the holiday trees. Really cute. And I really like that combination. I might have to die cut these out and do something with it because I really like those colors. So oops, I wanted to show you too. This one I just like stamped the whole tree stamp set in a green. So you can kind of see how that looks in just all solid colors too, but they are meant to be layered. Lynn, your first Mindy live visit too. Thank you so much for joining. Yep, I'm a last minute gal. I don't give a lot of heads up, but I did send out a quick newsletter about a half hour before I was going live. So that's about as much notice as I'm probably going to give. Your birthday is next week? Well, happy early birthday. Now we have holiday birds. Now I do have, oh, where did I put them? I have stuff cut out, but I don't always have them put together because I like to, I don't know where I put them. I lost my birds. Thought I put the birds together. So in the Pretty Pink Posh intro video, I have everything die cut out, and then a lot of times I'll show how things place together. So I have a lot of die cut pieces. But these birds, I did glue them together. Okay. So these birds, what's really cool about this, Western Australia. Whew. So you have 3 different birds. And these all come in, like, one bird comes in its own set. So for instance, this one will die cut all the pieces to make this cute little Santa bird. So you just have to die cut all of these. You'd have, you know, brown or light brown, whatever you're going to do. Then we have this one, which is going to do the scarf. I mean, that's so sweet. And then we have a bird with some earmuffs. And of course, you don't have to add the accessories. You can just have them as birds. So you could use these all year long. And plus also, I mean, that's great for fall. Doesn't, you know, have to be winter, but you can just leave off these accessories and use them all year long, which I think is a super great way and makes it super versatile. And they're so sweet. They're so tweet. So that is the holiday birds dies. I know, aren't those earmuffs super cute? I love these little guys. Okay, find a place to stack my stuff. Okay, and then we have a stocking shaker. So this is really great if you want to put a shaker card on the front of your card. This one, so when you die cut it out, what it'll do is it's going to cut out the middle of your stocking, and then you have this stitched edge. So you could die cut this out at the front of your card, or you could die cut it like this and add layers, you know, die cut it multiple times from white cardstock to layer it up to create that dimension, or you could just do die cut inlay. So you could just die cut it from white cardstock and pop that in. So you can use it as a shaker or not. Either way. And then there's also this sweet little Christmas tree. So really cute and easy and makes for some very fun cards. Kind of sticking these back in my little baggies so I don't lose all my pieces. Where'd my birdies go? Oh, I know, Deanna. Those, I love that she's got all of those birds in, or all those pieces in one thing, because I am very notorious for losing small dies. Very notorious. Okay, let me find a little pile here. We have just a simple Mary script, which that one I did die cut out. This would pair either, I mean, you could use this on its own to add to the front of your card. I did this from glitter cardstock, and then I layered it together with multiple white layers to build up the dimension. But I love it out of red glitter. Just something about red glitter in the holidays is beautiful to me. So you could use just the Mary, or you could pair it with some of the sentiment, the Christmas sentiments stamp sets. Yes, stocking shaker tags. That's a great idea. Great idea. So really simple that you can pair with numerous sentiments. And next, you can tell I'm very casual and not very organized right now. Although I do need a drink real quick. So now we have the Happy Holidays. So this one I need to explain a little bit. You can buy these. This one's got a hot foil plate. So there is a Happy Holidays hot foil plate. But then there's also the Happy Holidays word and shadow die. So you can purchase just this set and just the foil plates, or maybe you don't do foiling and you don't want that, so you don't have to get them. But what's really great is that these shadow dies also cut out the foiled sentiment. And let me show you. Here is the Happy Holidays that I foiled. And then, well, I'll just show you this one that I'm going to show next. But this is the Merry Christmas, which is coming up. I'll show you here in a second. But the shadow layer will die cut out those foiled words. So either or, you don't have to get both. You can if you want. But if you want to die cut out your foiled sentiment, you would need the shadow die from this. Hope that makes sense. Vicky, off topic. I love your nail color. Thank you. Dazzle Dry. Dazzle Dry. I actually have some new colors of Dazzle Dry. Oh, I wanted to show you this too. New colors coming in today. And this is the Happy Holidays die cut. So you could die cut it out of glitter cardstock. And then I did the shadow out of vellum. So that's, I love adding the shadow layer in vellum. I think that helps kind of separate the sentiment from your backgrounds. Does the stocking shaker dies come with a die that cuts the whole stocking, or do you have to fussy cut it? Stocking shaker. No fussy cutting is involved. I'm hoping I'm understanding your question here, but there's no fussy cutting involved. It'll die cut out the outline for your shaker, so you don't have to fussy cut anything. Did I understand your question right, Laura? There's no fussy cutting you'll need to do for the stocking shaker. Oh, Vicky, what was it? I don't remember. Plaid something maybe? I'd have to look. I hardly ever look at color. I just go off of the shade. Although I got splatters all over my nails and glue all over my nails. It doesn't take long for me to ruin my nails, to be honest. All right. That is the Happy Holidays. But there's also the Merry Christmas. So once again, you have the foil plate you can buy on its own. There's the Merry Christmas word and shadow die, which I showed you the hot foil plate and how that works with that shadow die. And then this is Merry Christmas die cut out with glitter cardstock. But there's not a separate outline. Let me pull my example back out again for that shaker. Hi, Paula. So this is what, I'm just going back to the shaker here real quick. This is why I do lives. You got some questions, I can pop them back in. So this is what the die is actually going to cut out. Let me grab that cardstock. So I use some striped pattern paper, and this is exactly how it's going to come out. Just like that is what's going to die cut out when you do your shaker. So what you can do is you can just use the outline. You can put that on a card, or if you build up dimension behind your stocking, which means you cut more from white cardstock and you layer it together. You'd have to do this multiple times to build up enough dimension to create a shaker. But then you have a bunch of these kind of empty pieces that you can, save for scrap or whatever you'd want to do with those. But that's what it actually cuts out, is these two pieces. Is that helping answer your question, Misty? There. You will have to, oh, yes, I'm sorry if that's what she meant. Yes, you would have to yes, you would have to fussy cut the clear to make it a shaker. Thank you, Sharon. Sorry, my brain is not quite functional just yet. So yes, you would have to fussy cut the shaker if you want to make that clear acetate behind there. Yes. Sorry about that, guys. Fussy cut the shaker. So yeah, and probably what I would do is take my die and use that as a guide, or you could just really trim as close, glue it to your acetate and then trim around that. So yes, fussy cut the acetate. But do you use as a back piece? Sorry, Laura, I'm not sure what you mean by back piece. All right. But I hope that answers the fussy cutting question. Glad you guys are in the comments, because like I said, I'm not 100% awake yet. And did I miss any other questions about that? Oh, here, Paula. You could die cut from one pattern paper and then solid for the middle too. Absolutely. Glitter cardstock that I use, I think this was Concord and Ninth is what I grabbed. Okay. Cardstock would be the back piece unless you want the tag. Yes, correct. Okay, I'm gonna move on, but yeah, if you're still not understanding something, let me know. I might not be understanding something. Mount the stocking on a card. Absolutely. Or die cut out from the front of your card. And also too, Pretty Pink Posh has examples on their website. So if you really need a visual of different things you can do with it, head to the Pretty Pink Posh website. I did link this down in the description, so you could click on that exact link, which is the stocking shaker. And there are examples from the Pretty Pink Posh design team. And I believe I've seen some 2 different ways of doing a shaker on there. And if you guys want a video on a shaker, let me know. I will do a video creating a shaker card with this if you would like to see that. There's 2 different ways I know for sure that you could do this, and it might be just helpful to see them put together in a video. Okay, so I'm gonna move these. That is your Merry Christmas shadow and hot foil plates. I'll put these off on the side. Hey, Ricky, aren't you supposed to be on the road, or is that tomorrow? Ricky is going on an adventure. Sure wish I was joining you, Ricky. Next is the holiday mug editions. Now, this one I don't really have anything quite assembled, but Pretty Pink Posh has been coming out with these different additions to their holiday mug. Now, you could possibly use some of these things individually, but what it's designed for is the original winter mug. So if you want to make a mug to go for these, you will need to pick up the winter mug set. I do have a few things die cut out here, just to kind of give you an idea. I'm not going to put all of them together, but I do have a few things here. This one is just, so this is what the winter mug would do, is it die cuts out the mug. I put in a little piece there for some coffee. There's stirring sticks. There is a Santa that you can create. So there's some pieces in there to create a Santa. There's some peppermints. I think this is so super cute. It's a Santa belt. I love that. Or you could do shaker cards. I know there are some other mug editions that would turn your mugs into shaker cards. So some really cute things there. You can make a reindeer. You can make a Santa. There's also some fun little sprigs that you could add to it. And also a little tag and the word joy. So that one is Holiday Mugs edition. Let me just stuff. I'm going to lose all those pieces. You haven't started Christmas yet. Yeah, Ricky's going to Stamp Joy with for Tailored Expressions. Next year I am going. You're heading out tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just coming back to check out the comments really quick. Thank you, Misty. One moment. Your first Stamp Joy. Have fun, Ricky. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. Next year I'll go. Okay, so then that was the mugs. Could you leave off the buckle and use that belt die? Oh, totally. Absolutely. Throat's getting dry. All right, one of my favorite dies out of this release is eyelet rectangles. I love scallops, and I love different things when it comes to your layering pieces, because, you know, after a while I kind of get bored with just plain rectangles. So I love this. And my phone's buzzing. Okay, so here's a look. There are 4 different sizes here. We have the biggest one. I just did these from a variety of shades of cardstock. which I think actually these are tailored expression colors. So use these individually on your card front. Let me grab a piece of white cardstock. And got stuff all over my floor. And I just hit my table. So this is an A2 size card front, and I'll just show you how each of these fit. I mean, look how perfect is that? Isn't that just so sweet? Here is the next size to get a visual of how they look on the front of your card. Oh my gosh, I just love these. Love these. And of course, this is not Christmas themed. I mean, I made it Christmas colors, but it's not Christmas themed. So you can do them all year. So this is just how it would look if you were to go in the portrait orientation, but you know, you could do these in landscape, whether you want to put 2 of them on the front of your card. And then you have the smallest one, it's so adorable, that you could put on the front of your card. And this one, you could do multiples. I wonder, I bet you could probably get 4 of them on here. That'd be really cute. As a quilter, you really like that die. That's good. Yes, it is. It's super cute and something different. A lot of people have the scalloped edges, but I don't see a lot of the eyelet type of design. So that was really pretty. These will get use. I might as well just keep these on my desk. Oh, and there's also stitched detail on the edges too. So I thought that was a great addition. You love that the biggest layer, whoops, that went by really fast. Ricky says he loves the biggest layer shows some of the side of the base. Absolutely. You can't stay. Oh, hey, Lori, I'm sorry I missed that you were here. It was nice to see you. So that was eyelet rectangles. Love from afar. I do have a few pieces for this one. So this is creating the globe. And then we have our land, and the edges are curved. So you can fit that up with the curve of your globe. Really pretty. There's some Christmas trees and doves. And then there's also banners here for different sentiments. So love from afar. I love these banners. I think these banners could be used obviously outside too if you want to stamp a sentiment on them, but there are different sentiments here that you can put in the banner. Love from afar, peace on earth, and joy to you and the world. So you could put that over your globe or under your globe, wherever that works out. Oh, drop something. If I don't pick it up now, I'll just step on it. So that one was love from afar. Then we have the tree cover plate. So another one that you can get a lot of use out of. So when you die cut it out, what you're going to get is it's going to die cut out. Excuse me, my throat is getting really dry. It's going to die cut out the frame, the opening for the tree, and also those tree pieces. So everything kind of gets die cut out. And here's what I mean by those tree pieces. It's going to have all of these pieces that come out. So you could do die cut inlay. You could cut this from multiple colors of cardstock if you want to do some rainbow trees. I have some that I did in pink, so you could just pop those back in or leave them open and turn that into a shaker card too. So different ways to use this one I think is super cute. The stocking shaker is really cute. You've never done a shaker card before? Oh my gosh, they're so much fun. I have a few videos on my channel creating shaker cards. They are a lot of fun. There's some polka dots here. So that's a really fun cover plate die. So you're getting so much use out of all the pieces. It's not just going to cut openings. You're getting all of this. So what you could also do is just die cut out these trees and you could make a very simple card front or tags. I mean, anything. You can use all of it. Nothing goes to waste on this one. Yes, use it as a stencil. Very good, Vicky. Sorry, my brain didn't register that at first. So that one's really good. Oh, and there's also some little pieces too that come with it. I left some of mine stuck together because they're very tiny. I would lose them otherwise. But there's like some lights, there's circles, there's hearts, there's a candy cane. So different things you could add to your tree or use these as shaker bits. That would be fun. Paula, your shaker cards never work out. Oh no. Yeah, I have a few of them. I think I do have playlists done on my YouTube channel, and I think they'll be on. I don't have one for shaker cards specifically. I think I put them under interactive cards. Make a Christmas tic-tac-toe game for kids. That sounds fun. I want to play. I do too. You know what I end up doing? If I forget, like I got all the foam built up in the back and I'm like all excited. And then of course, like you said, you forget your acetate. I'll put acetate on the front and then I'll put another layer on top of that. Don't worry, happens to all of us. So tree cover plate. And this is really pretty. Pierced snowflakes. So cute. Oh, you can't see that very good. Let's pull this up. So pretty. So pretty. I just did this on light blue cardstock. One of the things I love about pierced plates is that they're great for subtle backgrounds. So if you're looking at your card and like, gosh, it's missing something. What is it missing? A lot of times you can just grab a pierced plate, die cut that out of even just white cardstock, and it's just enough to bump up your card just that one little step that you needed. So that's the pierced cover plate. And this actually, yep, cuts out, I don't cut my cards very straight, but 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's an entire card front. You are going to notice though that there is a little bit of a gap around the edge though. But I think that's really pretty, to be honest. I do. I love piercing dies too. Definitely. Now this one is a lot of fun. This is the Build-A-Stocking. Now this is great for using, you know, for working with your kids too. Customize your stockings. And this one's got so many options. So there are 2 different sizes of stockings. Separate them here. You have that long stocking. Some of them are plain. Some of them have stitching on them. We have some that cut out polka dots. I know, it's so huge. All right, my fridge kicked in again. Hopefully it's not too bad. And then you have your little footer pieces. Anybody have a word for that? All right, and then these little hanger. I mean, come on, they're so cute. So adorable. But wait, there's more. You can layer these up. So we have dies that die cut out those circles. You can layer them up together. You can take your feet pieces. I really need a better word for this. Feet pieces. Feet pieces. Let's... if I remember how to line this up correctly. Add that one there. I think that one goes on there like that. And I believe there's one here for, yep, there's a smaller size there. And let's grab this little guy just to show you how that lines up. And of course you have your little hanger, and then you have these little toppers. So, I mean, how great is that? That you can customize it. Have the kids pick out what they want. Oh, that one was too big. There's toppers to fit these skinny long stockings. Skinny long stocking. Pippi long stocking. Sorry, I got distracted. And then some that fit these wider ones. So really cute. Hey, Donna, nice to see you. Going back to the comment here before I lose something. Toe patch. Oh, that's a good one. Toe patch. I don't know if I'll remember that, but toe patch. Perfect. Thank you. The dots left over from these dies make good shaker ingredients. Absolutely. Toe and heel, that, yes, gosh, that's way better than footer pieces or whatever I was saying. Thank you, Bonnie. She says, don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying it. I appreciate that. Yeah, look at me. I've been babbling for almost an hour. But there's a lot to go over. Box full of acetate. Oh, I was just looking at Little Lane Crafts with Rachel. So cute. Leftover packaging for foiling. Great idea. Perfect card for those people who knit socks. Absolutely. So that is the Build-A-Stocking. Gosh, is that wrapping it all up? I think that wraps it all up. Oh, no, I have one more thing to show you. One more thing. Let me just push this off on the side. It would not be a Pretty Pink Posh release if we did not have embellishments. I already have mine all separated out. So let's take a look. This is Christmas Magic Beads. So these are really fun in your shaker cards. Knitters refer to that as toe up knitting. Toe up knitting. Okay, good to know. Now these little guys, watch out if they get loose. But, come on camera, there we are. How cute is that? Dark green, light green, pinks, blues. I mean, it literally looks like you take a Christmas tree and you turned it into beads. It literally does. And that is why it's called Christmas Magic Beads. I hope I labeled them right. I should have. Another set of beads. I mean, okay, really got to be careful because this looks exactly like the candy beads I put on my Christmas cookies. And this one is called Christmas Cookie Beads. So another really fun set to put in your shaker cards. So cute. Then there are the clay embellishments. There's a Christmas tree. This one's got some lighter greens in it, pinks, stars, and they're clay. Super cute. You could also use these stars just to add onto the front of your card. Then there is a Jolly Santa. It's got some peppermints in there, red and white, green circles. There's even, okay, I'm not going to try and grab it because I'll lose it in my fingernail, but little Santa faces. So fun. I love the peppermints in these. They're so pretty. And next is the Candy Cane Lane. Candy Cane Lane. So this one's got some darker, it's got darker green, kind of a darker red. We have some candy canes. I had to pull it back to look. Candy canes and snowflakes and dark green stars. Another one that's great for shaker mixes. So I already put mine in my embellishment. I think I have a video about my embellishment storage. I think. I like these little cases. They keep everything kind of all tucked up together for me. So that is the 5 new embellishments from Pretty Pink Posh. Okay, guys, how we doing? I'm coming up to an hour. I had thought about putting together a card, but I'm gonna have to put that off for now because I do have to get to work. Let me just go over your comments really quick. Let me pop in. Hey, there I am. So let me go over your comments really quick. You love the peace on earth. Wonderful. Pretty Pink Posh for the win. You want it all. I know. It's hard to resist. So much cute. And even though I'm not ready to start my Christmas cards. I'm still working on some spooky Halloween stuff. I like to be prepared. I like to have it so when I'm ready to go, I have everything. It is a great release. You're welcome, Mary. Okay, any questions you have about anything? Pretty Pink Posh is going to be having blog hops, Instagram hops. I'm sure there's going to be creators among those hops that will have videos for inspiration. So, you know, just want to give a shout out to the Pretty Pink Posh blog because tons of inspiration is going to be there. I can't create everything, or I can't create with everything. Just, it's a lot. And a lot of great stuff in time. But I do have to get to my assignments that are due today for some other things. I will be a part of the blog hop, and I think I'm also going to be doing the Instagram hop. I will definitely get some videos done for you guys. So if there's something that you want to see turned into a card or used on a card, leave it in the comments. I will be checking the comments once everything is kind of processed and published. So let me know what you want to see. Because, I mean, last minute, I don't have it done yet. A lot of really good one. I really do want to use paste. Simon, like I said, it's Simon Hurley. His ears must have been burning because I used some of his pastes with the stencils. It's really pretty, shiny. Doesn't take too long to dry. So let me know what you guys are thinking. Will they carry a good bit of stock since ordering will not be today? I hate. Most likely, Paula. I'm sure I seen she was posting pictures of her boxes. There's a lot of stuff there. And if she's out of stock, I'm sure, you know, I know she's carried over at Simon's Stamp. And I believe she's also starting over being carried at scrapbook.com, I think has picked up some of her release too. And if you have a local store, your local store might have it. So I know our local store does carry some Pretty Pink Posh stuff. So there's going to be lots of places you can pick it up in case you miss anything. The Christmas mugs would be nice. Yep. Christy's doing the hop too. Yep. Thank you, Paula. Appreciate that. Lightly mist your cardstock before you run it through. You'll get a slight embossing too. Are you talking about the piercing plate maybe? I missed some comments. Thank you, Ricky. Have fun on your trip. All right, guys. I'm going to head off. I appreciate you stopping by today for this quick last minute live. If you're catching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. And like I said, I'm going to have everything linked down below in the video description. I'll kind of go through and clean things up a little bit so it looks all pretty down there and I have things linked. But definitely, you know, watch my blog. I do have a newsletter too that I will be, I try not to bombard you with emails, but if there's something being released, I try to get it out to you in a decent time so you don't miss out on things selling out. So I will eventually have that linked down below too, but I do have a link for my stuff over on my blog too. So everything goes on my blog, to be honest. Everything I do goes on my blog, unless I forget, which is happens more than I care to admit. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take off. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you again real soon. Bye.